What do you think Easter is all about? I think of chocolaty Easter eggs, lambs jumping, Life of Brian and lovely bunnies, hot cross buns to the bloody scene of the crucifixion, and cute chicks to an empty grave. Jesus was killed, buried and resurrected on the third day. He came back to life, resurrected. Christmas seems easier to believe than Easter. It's just a myth, right? A myth wouldn't stand up in a court of law. Not enough evidence. But what if I told you that Jesus' resurrection could? I invite you to review the evidence. Jesus really did die. The Romans were expert executioners. The spear through Jesus' side produced water and blood, something that only happens when the red blood cells separate from the plasma after it stops circulating around the body. The tomb was really empty. If Jesus' body was still in the tomb when the disciples began telling people of his resurrection, then it wouldn't have taken long for either the Jewish leaders or the Romans to wheel it out and completely dismantle the claims of the early church. Jesus really was seen alive after his crucifixion. Eyewitnesses testify to eating, walking and talking with Jesus after his death. Around 500 people said that they saw him at one time. The accounts are reliable. The Gospels are eyewitness accounts written within the lifetime of those who spent time with Jesus before his death. Any discrepancies with the truth would have immediately been picked up by other eyewitnesses around at the time. Had Jesus not been resurrected, there's no way to explain the explosive rise of the Christian church in the 1st century AD. They had no state power, they didn't spread their ideas through violence, they had no enormous advertising campaign. Only something so extraordinary as the resurrection of Jesus could have spurred on such growth. So what do you think? Compelling evidence? Don't take my word for it. Look, discover and decide from the source material. Review the evidence and see for yourself.